Hello, my name is Rachel McLeese, and today I will be doing my presentation number 2 on hashtag One Pride from Detroit Lions. I feel like this was something that was just right on my mind when I saw a hashtag that was notable and created an incident on social media that significantly shaped the opinions and outcomes of how things went. So with hashtag One Pride, it was a way for people to support the Detroit Lions from anywhere around the world. If you used the hashtag One Pride, you would have a chance to be featured on a jumbo screen at a Detroit Lions game without having to be there and pay the hefty price tags that came with each seat. So getting into it, describe the event and its context. So the events that could happen is that people would go on social media, they would post their supporting them either from home, maybe even at the game, or just out tailgating and use the hashtag One Pride. And from there, people would have a chance to be featured on the Jumbotron at a Detroit Lions game, which was something that a lot of people couldn't afford to get into this year with how expensive the price tags were on each ticket and seat in the stadium because of the run that they were supposed to make this year. This really influenced the public perception in response to the events that were going on because people wanted to be there. That was the place to be, and that was the game to watch. This year, the Lions had a lot of prime time game times where a lot of people wanted to watch those games on Sunday night at 8 p.m. or even Monday nights or Thursday night games where it was prime time games and people would actually sit at home and watch, which is something the Lions didn't usually get a lot. They usually got the Sunday at 1 p.m. where there's a lot of games going on, so they didn't get a lot of attention from people outside of Detroit or supporting them. I feel like it's also influenced the media because a lot of people wanted to support a team that was always considered the underdog. With that, on social media, on Instagram, there was 405,000 hashtags for One Pride in the Detroit Lions. People wanted to do this because according to Ian Lavinch from media.com, in a time where both the city and the team were coming out of a rough stretch, One Pride was meant to symbolize that if we all work together, players, coaches, fans, city officials, residents, front office, media, etc., we can overcome all obstacles for both of the city and the team, and I still believe that is what Ian had to say. And with that, kind of relating back to people being able to support from home and being able to support Detroit is something that was huge, and I feel like One Pride was more than just a hashtag to support a team, it was to support the city. Along with this, according to Ceros.com, you also had a chance to be shown on the jumbo screen in the Lions game if you used the hashtag One Pride, which was people supporting from home without having to pay the hefty price tags of the seats and everything. And if you couldn't just make it in general, or people just tailgating supporting the Lions outside of Ford Field or anywhere in Detroit or all over the country. I feel like this is something that a lot of people overlooked at times, but it really did bring a city, a community, and a lot of people together, creating a different perspective of Detroit and what it really is and the growth of it going forward. Along with this, One Pride has swept the nation in Detroit to prepare us for the divisional round of the Super Bowl tournament on Saturday. Unfortunately, they didn't win that game, but they did make it to the divisional round where they were expected and had a lot of support from people all over the country. Half of America was roaring for the once helpless team, now top-ranked squad in the NFC. A new map gave data from X showing from the platform that people from over 25 states were rooting for the Lions if their own team didn't make their own divisional round. This was according to metronews.com on Instagram. Overall, I think this was something that swept a lot of people, and a lot of people hopped on the bandwagon and supported the Detroit Lions by using the hashtag One Pride. Again, my name is Rachel McLeese, and this is my presentation too.